Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Virgo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know I love you for it. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Fool card. New things, places, people and energy. You are launching something out into the world this week or sharing something with the world. This is where you are maybe pressing a reset button, maybe doing something over, maybe getting a redo or a revise of something. But very often it's a new direction. Like this is something that is, yeah, in a lot of ways it's like just something completely new or a moment, because sometimes with the Fool card as well, it will be a moment or an experience that so appears at the time to be so transient, and then you realize it was actually truly life-changing or path-altering. So this could be a really good week for you in a lot of ways. There's lots of fresh starts on the horizon. For your foundation card, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is something that you've worked tirelessly on or for or towards, and maybe have been working on for quite some time. That's actually really nice. All right, so let's have a look for your actions and options this week. You have the Six of Wands, right? So this is about you being all up in your power, all up in your energy, but also this is going to be a week where you get to celebrate something that you've worked on or for, something that maybe you've put a lot of time and effort into. But it also suggests that this week you get an opportunity to talk about what you do, who you are, what you're known for, what you want to be known for. This could be some sort of recognition, but it's kind of like you led. Maybe there's a spotlight being put on you in some way, shape or form, and you've got to talk about yourself and big yourself up. It's not something that Virgos are usually quite comfortable with, but I like this card for that reason, because I don't know, I've just seen Virgos really come out of their shell this year. Like you've got more comfortable with saying, actually, no, I am really good at this. Do you know what I mean? Like, and acknowledging it and being okay with talking about that. It's just been such an amazing journey to watch unfold. So yeah, it's great. For your communications and conversations, you have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is a card of huge, profound change. Couple this with the Fool card, which is all about new things, places, people and energy. This could be a phenomenal week for you. This could be a brand new week of initiating new things that have very far-reaching ripples, which is great. This could be as well for some of you an old opportunity. When I say an old opportunity, it could be an opportunity that came up for you previously this year, but you didn't have the time, the money, the energy or the resources to move ahead with it. And now you get a second shot. Now you get a chance to do this again. Now you get to now you get a chance to do it again, right? Now you get a chance to move ahead with something that maybe at the time you really wanted to but couldn't. Remember though, this is big change. So I really like this. For those of you that work for somebody else, this week really does suggest that you are giving you're giving rise to one of your ideas, right? And it's like I don't care who who hears it or who doesn't, but I am putting this out to the world. Like I'm going to share this, and it could be something that is met with absolute sort of raucous applause. So if you get a chance to speak at work, if you get a chance to raise your hand, if you get a chance to put your input in this week, do so, because whatever it is that you're sharing will be met really, really well. And then the opportunity to do that might come really suddenly. For those of you that are business owners or entrepreneurs, this is something that you've worked hard on previously, maybe something that you did before that did okay, but this time when you do it again, this time when you relaunch it, it absolutely explodes. This week, whatever it is that you're putting forward this week, expect it to do really, really well. So if you've got a new contract, if you've got a new client, if you have been waiting to hear back from a client, you know, maybe you've pitched a proposal or something to, this is going to bode really, really well for it. Love that. For your those of you that are retired or no longer working, the Judgment card is asking you to really get real with yourself about the changes that you know you should be making at the moment but aren't. Coupled with the Fool card, this might be kind of like a poke on the shoulder from the universe to say it's time to get moving. All right, so you've got to get real with yourself this week, Virgos. For your money and materials, you've got the Three of Cups. This is a lovely card, right? So this week, because you are likely to be celebrating something, I want you to pamper yourself. I want you to spoil yourself. If there's something that you've wanted to buy, something that you've been eyeing up for the longest time, and you're like, no, you know, when I've got the money, when things are doing better, this is that week. This is that week you can buy yourself that wonderful, shiny, sparkly new thing that you know, maybe you set yourself a landmark goal. And it's really important to do that, like, especially if you're a business owner, or even if you're an employee, actually. I think it's important, like, when you reach certain milestones, that you welcome those blessings in by doing something for yourself that you'd promised yourself but haven't fulfilled yet. So money looks good. It looks like you're getting to be a little bit frivolous this week, which is fun. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your stomach and your chest and your lungs and the breasts as well. So just look after those general areas of self. If you are I'm gonna say, like, if you are indulging this week, it does look like you might end up overindulging, but hey, listen, once in a while is really not that bad. When it comes to your home and environment, it looks like some of you could be welcoming guests this week. Looks like you've got someone coming over, and it looks like whoever this person is, they are wild and a whole heap of fun. Like, you could be having, you know, like those belly laughs where like your stomach hurts and your cheeks hurt because you just laugh so much about stuff. This could be one of those weeks. It looks like a really light and bright week for you guys, for sure. When it comes to love and relations, you've got the Four of Swords. So for those of you that are newly seeing somebody, you guys might decide to put a pin in it this week. That's not to say that it's ending. It just means that you might want to slow things down or cool things down. Maybe you are, you know, maybe you're just, maybe after things have moved really quick, you're kind of saying, oh, okay, you know what, I feel like this is maybe a little bit fast, maybe we should slow it down a little. But that's not a bad thing. Sometimes that's what reminds you, like when you have that break from someone, that's what kind of says to you, yeah, actually, you know what, I think I want to make it official with this person. So, you know, something to think about. Sometimes sometimes pressing the brake is a good thing because it allows you to continue, right? When it comes to those of you that are partnered, married, or in relationships already, it's the Four of Swords, right? So this week you get to take it easy. This week you get to, it's chilled, fun, enjoyable vibes. Anything that takes you out of that energy, don't get into it. This week is supposed to be light-hearted. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be easy. Yes, there are big changes on the horizon. Yes, this week is going to take you in some probably interesting interesting directions, but all in all, it's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be bright, and you're supposed to have fun. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, as it looks like you will. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.